Hi, Weather Joey here with your updated bottom of the South Island forecast for Friday, October 23rd on a wet Friday morning. Before we get started, I'd like to take this opportunity to thank and acknowledge the First Peoples of this land, from North Saanich all the way out to Sooke, really, and beyond, for allowing us to live, work, and play on their beautiful traditional territories. It's an honor. Thank you so much. And we'll try to do it with honor, and realize the privilege that it is to be here. So into the weather. We talked about it last week. Let's review this week quickly. High pressure to the west-southwest has been the dominant player. Last week, we thought that this would be giving us a little bit more of a westerly flow with more showers off and on. Turned out to be a little bit stronger, so more of a west-northwest flow. Seasonally coolish, but really a nice mix of sun and cloud all week. As we got further into the week, came down more of a northwest flow, and so a little bit more sun than cloud as we got later into the week. So it was really quite nice. By the time we got into Thursday and Friday, so during the week, this high pressure was really able to steer most of the Pacific systems up in towards Alaska. As we got into Thursday, this high pressure backed off a little bit. This moisture allowing to come down, and by Friday today, we're bringing in a system. I'm going to draw it green because it's quite cool. We're bringing in a system from the the northwest, and that's intensified over top of us today, and that's what we're seeing. So a cool system from the northwest, the first really wintry system of the season. So not a lot in the way of wind, but a fair amount of rain and cool. Snow levels have really dropped right down. This is quite unusual for this time of year. We're seeing snow right down to the upper levels. Highway on the North Shore Mountains. I had a friend who phoned from over there. Not into the Malahat so much, I don't think, but the hills will get a nice dusting of snow with this system. And what's really unique about this system is that we've got early season high pressure sitting up here in northern BC. So as this system goes through, we're going to see a push of cold Arctic air. Cold for this time of year, not cold for the middle of winter, but for this time of year, really quite cold. And that's going to come flooding down. It's heavy. It's going to come flooding down the inlets and spread out across Vancouver Island. So down the Fraser Valley, down the Howe Sound. So the usual suspects as we get into Saturday morning, overnight clearing into Saturday morning, pushing that air across the island. So strong outflow winds, really quite strong. Not a major event, but for this time of the year, quite unusual. So windy Saturday morning out of the northeast with this cold, dry air. So I'm not really expecting a lot of frost with this because it's so dry. But with Friday, today's rain left over, we may see some black ice as that moisture on the road freezes up. So watch out for black ice on Saturday morning. These cool Arctic outflows, nice and clear, beautiful up in the mountains if you want to get up there and see some snow. Cool, clear air all day with Arctic outflows lasting into Sunday morning before backing off. So still sunny on Sunday, but nice and calm as we get through the day. So I'm picking Sunday to be the nicer of the days, just on the fact that not as much wind and not as uncomfortable. Let me get my eraser. So yeah, this ridge looks like it'll start to weaken. This Arctic ridge, this cool air will start to move out of the way. And we'll be back into, by Sunday evening, seeing the first signs of our ridge over here reasserting itself once again into early next week. So what will that be? So we'll start to see moisture coming in again from the west-northwest on Sunday evening in the form of high cloud. So as the moon right now is going towards more of a full moon, that high cloud will start to cloud over that moon in the early evening. I'm thinking Sunday evening. By Monday, we should see a good chunk of low cloud coming in from the west-northwest, moisture off the Pacific. Still fairly cool, like seasonably on the coolish side, but we're expecting low cloud to be hanging around all day Monday and Tuesday, so not a lot of sun in the way of that. Now, as we get into mid next week or on Wednesday, I'm not going to make a call on that. We're really not sure what this high pressure is going to do, where it's going to shift and be located. Models aren't really consistent in that, so I'm going to hold off on any sort of predictions into mid next week and further on until we get a little bit more sense of what the models are agreeing upon. So anyway, until then, so we've got a beautiful weekend coming up. Sunday, the better of the days. Cool, bundle up. And enjoy the sunny winter weather for late October. It's pretty unusual. Anyway, stay safe out there, stay healthy, be kind to one another, and as always, may the forecast be with you.